my name is Sophia and I'm the Curly Sewista. So thank you for joining me, and I know this video is really delayed. I should have posted this video ages ago, made this video ages ago, shall I say. Yes, I've really not had a chance. However, I did manage to post my So Frugal entry onto Instagram. Didn't win anything, but I've got a nice new dress out of it, so win-win. And also yeah, I really enjoyed the process. I was sewing up until the last moment, so I think I posted at like 11, quarter to 12 or something on the day of the reveal. But yes, at least I got it made up, which was great. So like I said in the video, like I've put in the title over here, how to make a jersey dress in under £10. So yeah, I'll let you know. So like I said, the few things that you will need is, that's what I used. I won't go really in depth because I already did that in my initial video, so I'll try and post that if I can. However, I have this fabric from Rainbow Fabrics, and I think it was like, with the discounts and everything, because it'll have lots of sales on, I think it ended up being like £2 a metre or something, for a viscose jersey fabric from them. So yeah, I think it was probably even less than that, but let's just say £2 a metre, and I had about 2 meters of it. So I had 2 meters of this viscose jersey fabric, and I took it away with me. I thought I could get it printed out in A0 when I went, but I couldn't, so I had to get it printed in A4. So ended up having to pay for that. I think that ended up being like £1.50. Let's just say it was £2 now. So we're up to £6. And then I bought some scissors for £1. I bought some glue and a ruler, which both of them together I think came to £1, and some thread, and that was it. Oh, thread and needles, which again was less than £1. So yeah, and then I got to checking my measurements. So I fit into the 16 to 18 bracket. Yeah, they come in like grouped pairings. They don't have like a specific size, so I went for that one. Probably could have downsized, probably will downsize next time. However, it was fine. It's an oversized fit, and because it's a viscose jersey, it just drops. However, with the arms, I know it's meant to be like that anyway, but it's like a raglan style. It's very loose and billowy, so yeah, definitely size down next time. So I stuck my pattern together, stuck it together, cut it all out, and then I got to work, put my jersey on the top, use the same scissors, I know, sacrilegious, but use the same scissors to cut out the pattern. And then I went on YouTube to see how I could sew it together. So then I bought a needle and a thread, had a ruler anyway because I needed to measure the square, and I measured the seam allowance on my finger, and the seam allowance came to I think about here, which is like 1.5 centimeters. And then I used my finger as a guide because I didn't want to be pulling out a ruler every minute to measure the seam allowance. And then I just got to sewing it, hand sewing, and it was really nice. It was really therapeutic on a night time, just sitting and yeah, sewing away, hand sewing away. I did the neckband. There were some places where I felt like the stitching wasn't, because I started to get lazy. I didn't want to do it as close to each other because it was taking forever. And then some places I realised, it's going to be a bit loose here. So then I ended up having to go back anyway to do that. So I think what I like to do was get the front bodice piece, the back bodice piece, do them at the shoulders, sew them at the shoulders. The instructions are sparse. they're very, very sparse. I'm not going to beat around the bush. However, it's a free pattern, so it is what it is. And if you've sewn a few things, if you've got a bit of experience behind you, you'll be fine. I mean, I was fine. I literally glanced at the instructions and then I just cracked on with it, so it's nothing complex. I'm say that I'm quite a experienced sewer now. Experience, it feels wrong to say that. I say mid to experienced. Is there anything that I haven't done? I put in a concealed zipper, buttonholes. Buttonholes I don't like to do, more because of my machine than anything else. Yeah, anyway, mid to experience, I'd say. And yeah, so you have to sew the shoulder seams together, and then I put the neckband in. Again, just glanced at it, sewed the neckband, sewed it in. That was really nice, actually. I like the way that it sat in. And then sewed the side seams together. Sleeves, put the sleeves in then, sewed the sleeves shut and then set them inside and sew them. Now normally with jersey dresses I'd normally sew them all as one piece and then sew the sides down, but it wasn't that way with that one. Now if I was to make it again, and if I was to make it my overlock, I'd probably lay it down flat and then sew like a whole long sleeve seam that way. And then after that was a skirt piece. Now the skirt piece I found the most challenging. The belt, I had to sew that right sides together and then pull it out. That was absolutely fine. The only reason I found the skirt part of it challenging was because I got all my pieces mixed up, so the front and the back and the top and the bottom. So I was like, I didn't even have to unpick once, or did I? I think maybe I had to unpick about 2 stitches because I was like, this isn't right. Basically, the back is just a normal back piece. No, the front, sorry, is a normal front piece. Then the back is an extra long piece because it kind of ties all the way at the front. I'll put a picture up of what it looks like made up. So yeah, that was the only part. So make sure you keep your pattern piece, because you had one piece you had to cut and have like a straight side, and one was like a slightly curved, and I spent ages then trying to look which is a curved, which is a straight. I got myself so confused with it all. So I was like putting it upside down, and I was like, that's not right. And then right, it's the long piece. So yeah, just make sure that, a little bit of advice I'd say is make sure you're keeping the pieces, you know, which piece is in what direction. So maybe like put a pin in to remind you or something. But other than that, it was absolutely fine. Absolutely fine it was. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I really like the dress as well. I really like it. I just quickly put on some jewellery and took some photos. So like I said, I should have put those photos up. And yeah, the whole reason that I wanted to sew it by hand was, well, I was away, so I didn't have my sewing machine with me, but then I also wanted to challenge myself as well, because like I said in my intro video, in my previous video, for the whole reason for the Sew Frugal challenge was I wanted to see, when I was a while ago googling, YouTubing sewing by hand, there was lots of comments on videos about children or people that couldn't afford sewing machines, or weren't allowed a sewing machine for whatever reason, didn't have a sewing machine, and they wanted to sew their own garments. So I thought, you know, I'd like to think quite an inclusive group in sewing. So I just thought, so why not people who don't have a sewing machine either for whatever reason, they can also sew their own garments as well. And I had such beautiful comments from people as well on that vlog, and I had this one lady put, and it really stuck with me with this comment. So I'm really sorry I don't remember your name, but if I do, I'll put it down. But she put a comment saying that she has a dress or a couple of dresses that her grandma had made by hand, and she said that the fabric is kind of deteriorating a little bit, but the stitching is still, you know, impeccable. It's still, you know, in really good condition. And I just thought, yes, it's like a little bit of history, you know, what did we used to do before sewing machines and things. And again, it's that handmade, you know. Yeah, I just feel like I spent a lot of time and a lot of thought and into that make, and I felt like I made less mistakes as well because I knew that I was sewing it by hand. So it just slowed me right down, because I did not want to be unpicking any of my hand sewing stitches whatsoever. So yeah, let me know what you think. Did you take part in Sew Frugal? What did you make? What do you think of my dress? Do you like it? Have you made the Mimosa dress by Mood Patterns? Mood Fabrics, I think they are, aren't they? Also, shall I do a little giveaway, because I printed it out before I went away, and then when I was going away I was thinking, oh, actually it'll be A0, and I didn't want it to like be part of my baggage allowance. So now I have the printed A4 pattern. So yeah, what I might do, if you want it, shall I just give it away? Or no, if you can boost me and boost my viewers and subscribers, I would be forever grateful. So if I get to, what am I on now? I think 718. You can get me to 800. If you if you can post on Instagram or share my video on Instagram, or on Instagram, tag me, tag this video, and I'll pick one person who I'll send out the printed, I think it's like 54 pages, so yeah, I'll send it out to you, and yeah, you can have that if you manage to if you share my video and post it, and hopefully get some subscribers, because the more people that see my videos, the more it gets out there, more people can see, more we can grow this little channel, my little side of the internet. And it kind of gives me a little boost to post more videos and just to meet more like-minded lovely people. So I hope to see you soon, and hopefully we'll have another video soon as well. So take care, bye.